What's going on, all you party people? It's Brad Reynolds with Synergy, and you know what my hashtag is. It's, well, what is it? Make sure to comment below what you think that is. Hopefully you've been watching and you remember. This video today is on wholesaling. Wholesaling is something you've probably heard a lot about, but probably know very little about. So we want to break it down for you, and we want to do it all starting right now. So after some obligatory research, I think I have found the best definition of wholesaling. Wholesaling essentially is where you go out, find someone looking to sell their property, put it under contract, and then find an investor, AKA a buyer, to flip it to, and you keep the difference. Now, two questions are probably popping into your mind now. One, do I need a real estate license to do this? And two, do I need experience to do this? And the answer to both is no. Both obviously help, but they're not required. So how does a wholesaler find a place to wholesale? Well, it's not very easy. In fact, it's extremely hard. You've got to do a lot of research, be very diligent, know an area, know people that need help, and know properties that are probably distressed, and that's when you act. Basically, the wholesaler and the negotiator negotiate a price well below market value. Now, why would they do that? One, they probably need to sell quickly, so they're willing to take less, and two, the house probably needs repairs, so the seller doesn't have to do it. The wholesaler then takes the contract and finds a buyer. So this is fantastic because the seller doesn't have to close on the property, and they don't have to use their own money to renovate the property and can keep it moving and make a quick buck. But not everything is rosy. So what are the downfalls here? Well, first and foremost, the three biggest ones: market dependence, legal issues, and competition. First, market dependence. You're gonna find it easier to do this when the market is bad. You're going to find it harder to do this when the market's moving, because when things are moving, more people will list with an agent and the place will sell quickly. Competition is extremely fierce because it doesn't require license, because it doesn't require experience. There's a lot of people out here doing it. So when you as a wholesaler find a property, their chances are other wholesalers have found it too, which means you're going to have to take less profit and you're going to have to work extremely hard to put it under contract. Lastly, there's some legal complexities, most of which I'll leave out, but the reality is you're going to need TAR forms for your contract, for your documents. You got to make sure you stay in compliance, got to make sure you stay above board to make sure you don't run afoul of the law down the road. Now, if you'd like to learn more about wholesaling, check the link in the description, which gives some more details about the legal complexities. So here's where we wrap it up. Here's where we bid you adieu until the next video. Wholesaling can be very lucrative, but it can also be very costly and take a lot of time, energy, and effort. So if you're a seller watching this, be leery of some wholesalers, not all. If you're a wholesaler watching this, best of luck to you, because you got to go out there and compete with the big boys like me. And I'm gonna let you know something. I'm probably going to win because I bring more value. So until then, for all of us that think Nashville, think Brad, which is just the two wonderful people, me in front of the camera and my main man, Aaron Moses, behind the camera, we bid you adieu. We hope to hear from you soon. As always, think Nashville, think Brad. Cheers.